I'm going to be breaking down how I live financially free in Airbnbs all around Europe. For the last 5 months, I've been living completely financially free, only working a couple hours per day, whilst being able to travel the world, going to all new cities, meeting new people, having so much fun, and making 6 to 10K per month with ease, not even having to work that hard if I'm being honest. So I'm going to be breaking down exactly everything that goes into this, starting with the actual business model. What I am doing, what I started doing about a year ago, a little more at this point, was posting organic content to YouTube, just creating a organic audience. That is the first step that has allowed me to live financially free. I was observing different trends, different business models. I was trying so many things since I was 14. I tried stock trading, I tried Amazon FBA, the list goes on. Eventually, I got into sales and I learned the power of high ticket sales. And when I understood the power of building a personal brand and organic audience coupled with sales, I knew this was my ticket out. So in June of 2024, I started posting every single day on YouTube. A year later, I had 7,000 subscribers. Now I'm currently about 8,500 on my main channel. And with that small of an audience, I can make 6 to 10K per month plus. I'm actually working on implementing systems to make way more, but kind of being lazy with it if I'm being honest. The last month I made 6K, but I barely even worked my sales and marketing systems. I know that might sound bad, but I was just enjoying my life. I was going to the beach every single day. I was partying on the weekends, sleeping with a bunch of girls, hanging out with my boys, having fun. It was a great time, and I still made 6K, barely working, just recording content to post on my channel and have one post per day and then take the sales calls and client calls as they were booked in. But I didn't even do that much, and that's how much I made. So most people would say that's pretty good income. I know in the influencer world, there's people making 100K, 200, hundreds of thousands a month, a million a month, but that is kind of the exception. There's a lot of people succeeding, making big money, but there's also a lot of people in the influencer world making absolutely nothing. So as this is just one of the first stages for me, and I'm going to grow this to be massive, I'm still very proud of what I've accomplished in just a year's time, having started a business that allows me to be financially free. And following the steps I'm going to give you in this video, every single one of you can do the same thing. But this is the business model that I'm talking about. It is about building an audience on YouTube and selling a coaching program. And guys, I actually created every single one of you a YouTube strategy board so that you can organize and systemize creating content. This is what allows me to post every single day with ease. Before using this system, it was always a struggle to get the video recorded in time and post it that day, and it was really a nightmare. After creating this system, it has been so simple. It organizes everything. It gives you everything you need to succeed and actually make viral content that is completely for free. It's the first link in the description below. And now let's go on to the second thing, which is creating a coaching program. So this is actually something you're going to want to do before you post your first ever video. You don't have to have all the course videos and all this stuff, but you want to know what is the program you're going to sell. This is the biggest mistake that I made. I just started posting random self-improvement videos for 6 months and I didn't make any money until I niched down and I decided what sort of transformation do I want to sell. And for me, the thing that I've actually done in this life is I've grown up a shy, insecure kid who struggled socially and really didn't get too many girls until 19 when I changed my life. And I did very specific steps. I did holistic self-improvement. I was reading books, meditating, gratitude journaling. I started to push my comfort zone. I started solo traveling. I started to take on sales jobs and try different online businesses. That is what got me to the point where I'm at now. So that's the transformation that I can sell, being that now I'm a confident, outgoing guy who solo travels to a new country and is making friends with ease, meeting girls, having a good time. So mine is around success with girls because that is one of human nature's, especially for guys, deepest biological desires. So that's kind of the outcome that I went with, was more of like a dating program. But my channel is overall masculinity. That's what I'm passionate about, is helping guys improve across the board. So as dating is the end result, my overall channel is masculinity. And this is kind of something that you're going to have to figure out for yourself, is what is the transformation that you're going to sell? What is the coaching program that you're going to help people with? And then you create all your content around that. So that's the one mistake I made for 6 months that I wish I could have changed. If I was unified as a channel and I decided on my niche, I would probably be exponentially more successful in terms of an overall subscriber base. But we are where we are, and I'm still successful and I'm happy, so I'm not going to complain. Now, the next thing is you're going to want to charge high ticket. There is no benefit. I've looked at all the different business models in terms of selling something from creating an organic audience, and there is no benefit to charging little amounts of money. The people who charge little amounts of money make little amounts of money. The people who charge a lot of money, they make a lot of money. It's that simple. I know it sounds kind of straightforward, but that's how straightforward it is. You need to be charging thousands of dollars for your service. Generally speaking, if you're in a make money offer, you can charge a lot more. So I have a friend who does high ticket sales, and he's able to charge $5,000 for his program, whereas I'm charging $2,500 for my program, and I will increase the prices with time. And that's something you can do as you gain more credibility, more testimonials, and your coaching program gets better and you're a better coach as well. But in the start, you're gonna wanna stick to like the thousands of dollars range. And there's people who charge. For example, I joined a Scaling with Ads program, he charged $12,000. So you can really scale this up and make every single person who joins a huge purchase. So these things come with time. You don't have to worry about that. You will scale the prices as it goes. But just generally when you start out, you're gonna wanna charge at least $1,000 to $3,000 bare minimum in that range. That's what you're gonna wanna go with. So you're gonna sell a high ticket coaching program. You're gonna have a way that you are gonna replicate the success that you had and teach this to other people. That's pretty much it. That's how you can do this. And you need to know sales, you need to have some marketing, and we're gonna go into that in the last segment here, which is the sales and marketing systems that absolutely revolutionize my business. So I was posting, like I said, every single day, and there was a point in 2025 for 3 months where I was getting about 500 to 1,000 views per video, and I did not get any sales. I didn't make any money for 3 months. It was one of the most disheartening things I have gone through. Every single day post and be like, I'm getting all these views. I have my fucking basic ass landing page explaining what I help people with, and no one's booking calls. It was soul crushing, but I persisted until I implemented a free lead magnet system. And basically, in every single one of my videos, as I just did in this one, I give away a lead magnet. I give away something for free to my audience that is going to help them. So in my main channel, it's Confidence Transformation Guide, Conversation Mastery, Charisma, the list goes on. There's so many, Aesthetic Body Transformation. And when I do that, I grab emails and phone numbers. And when I started phone setting is the second I started making money. Right after applying this, I made my first $500, and for me that was huge. I just basically broke down my coaching program from the big 2,500 to like a tiny 2-week segment of $500, because that's what it breaks out to be. It's technically like $250 a week if you were to divide it all up. But yeah, so I made $500. I was like, holy shit, let's go. I was so hyped, all because I hopped on the phone, called someone, convinced them to take the meeting, and then sold them. And this is what changed my life. So that's when I went on to make $9,000 that next month because of all the leads I was getting from the audience I had cultivated. But you don't even need to have a huge audience. All you need to be doing is, going back to the earlier point, attracting in your dream audience for the coaching program you're selling. See, when you come to YouTube, you're going to want to treat this like a business. You don't want to be a TikTok influencer. There's TikTok influencers with millions of followers who make no money, whereas there's people like myself who have a small audience and they make a ton of money. Same thing with my boy who is in high ticket sales. I've networked with him, met him as a really cool guy. He's doing $25,000 a month and he's got a smaller audience than I do. So you can make a ton of money with this, and you don't need a huge audience, but you do need the proper sales and marketing systems. And when I implemented lead magnets and collecting emails and phone numbers, specifically phone numbers was what really did it for me. That's when I started to succeed. So that's everything that allows me to live this financially free life where I genuinely work maybe 3 hours a day. I create my content. It doesn't take that long. As you see, I sit down and I'm recording this video for my second channel. It's gonna take me about 10 minutes. My other channel, sometimes it can take a little longer, but no more than 30 minutes, absolute max. That's if I fuck up like 9 times. then it might take a little bit, but usually it's pretty quick and snappy. I just record all the different segments, send it to my editor, he clips it up, puts some different edits in there. You don't have to worry about that. If you're good at articulation and speaking, you can just record your video in one go like I'm doing right now. So it takes fucking 10 to 15 minutes to make your content, and then it's just sales and client calls. So some days you'll literally have no work to do. When I've already recorded my content, I don't even do anything. I can just do whatever I want. Of course, there's always work that I end up doing because I like to work. But a lot of the days, it's not even that much to do. Just record content, sales calls, client calls. It comes out to about 3 hours a day, I would say, on average. And that makes me more than most people are making out of college. So the choice is yours. Do you want to live a financially free life, travel Europe or wherever you want to go and work 3 hours a day, or you want to fucking go to college and get some job that makes you less, working 40 hours per week? The decision is yours. I made my choice, and it's up to you in the end of the day what you want to do with your life. But this is the way that I have discovered how to be financially free after having been looking since 14 years old. And it's what really changed my life. So once again, this all starts with posting organic content on YouTube. If you want the YouTube strategy board that will help you succeed, that's completely for free. It's the first link in the description below.